Hello there and welcome to my channel. This is Kate in the nest, and oh my goodness, I'm doing it again. I'm doing a second video for the day. Believe me, this won't continue, or maybe it can't continue, but I've been tidying, I've been making Christmas journals, and all of a sudden I've had this desire to actually just stop and think about the journey I've been on this year, and I've got some things that just spoke to me, and I thought as I sit and reflect about them, I will want to talk to you about it. So I think, first of all, I don't know that I'm going to stop. I'm going to say, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely weekend, or if the weekend has gone and you're watching this later, I'm just sending blessings, and I'm loving. It's spring here. It's all of a sudden we've just got this lovely gentle breeze, which is giving me hay fever. But it's like that spring cleaning or nesting, all of those sorts of things in the nest. So I've been working on greens and reds, with my Christmas journal, but I just absolutely had this desire to just put my fingers on some of the pieces that I started with in my slow stitching. Judy and I were talking about this the other day, and I said I'm feeling this calling to do a neutral stitch piece, because my journals are usually neutral. And I came across a few of these little things that I'm sure I haven't shared, but it just got me reflecting on the journey, all the little things that I've learnt to do, the people I've met, and Kate was quite prepared, and I need those needles, but now I know that they're there. So I started because I was a journaler, doing this sort of work using a vintage textile or a placemat, lining it, and so lots of lace and crochet. And the thing that sparked all of this thinking is I had said I wanted to make a pouch for Christmas, and really I think I'm going to make it as a finishing of the year project so that I can really reflect. So here's another little, this was a journal cover that I've taken off, still sort of to be completed, but just feeling these is evoking what I want to make. And the other thing was, Judy and I were reminiscing that I took this piece to the Green Door maybe in May or June, because it was the very first time I'd used colour. And look at that, it's the palest of blue, and it's complete. So I'm going to bring that out, and that's going to store the things that I work on in this next project. So I'm not abandoning my brights, but there's a place and a time for everything. Which brings me to this piece. I'm not sure whether I showed you. My very vintage project has gone now. It was vessels and a crocheted nest. And then this piece I couldn't part with. I just had to keep it. So this is a tiny little pouch, different design. It's got including the pearl button. Better just check that you can see this. I'll bring it up closer. The pearl button from my vintage cardigan. This little beautiful, maybe I have shown you some of this, but anyway, this is where it is. There's Mum's half slip on there, all sorts of memories and textures and fibres. So that is also the resting place of this beautiful I'm just trying to, is it tattered or crocheted? It is so wonderful. Oh, sorry, I got that in overseas earlier in the year, and again, it's a treasure, and I keep it in here because it sort of goes with the blanket of love. And I have done an order, thank thanks to Christine of Create and Craft with Christine, that I'll share with you when I get it. But I'm just feeling like I'd like to do some very vintagey things, which leads me to making some decisions with you. I've got this piece of old tablecloth, very, very fine. It's tattered. It's got the beige work on it here, and it's quite long, and I'm thinking that that could easily turn into some sort of pouch, just like that. So I've doubled the flap over and put something in there, and then have the bottom. So we could make a pouch with that long strip. And the other thing I discovered was thinking about the States and my journey this year was this beautiful piece of feed sack. I remember the exact moment that I found this in San Diego, and I loved it for these patches. So again, I'm thinking that this could be a memory piece of my travels this year, all the people I've met, all the fun things and all the making. It's a long length, and I love that it's got a patch on there and a patch on there. So I'm thinking that I would like to make a pouch. This is my Flur Melbourne one, which I still want to do some things on, full of little bits and pieces. Hello, Terry. So that just sits there with all those projects in it. I'm going to fill this up with lace and have it sit with this. So that's a project. And I think yeah, it's not going to be Christmas. It's going to be reflection. I've actually just been watching the beautiful Missy. Actually, let's get stitching, Kate. And while I'm here, I used to always say, like, I think by just starting off with some stitching. So let's do that now. Let's make a little frill out of this piece here. Yeah, I was just watching Missy, the beautiful Missy's 2 videos actually about her Joy project and how reflecting on her grandmother's things has really resonated with her this week, and that really got me. My eyes are going everywhere. Please forgive me. I'm trying to find something that I really wanted to show you, and I can't. So we're going to come back and I'll stop that thought. And I'm actually really settling into my nest. It is so messy, but I have succeeded in getting the things that were laying out in the hall, or my books from my journaling that I had to move out of my son's room. And I do have like a paper side and a stitchy side now. So it's wonderful to see everything again. And I suppose that's what that's what's got me thinking. So much to be grateful for. I have a quieter week ahead, which is always a lovely time to, a lovely thing to plan out, because you get things done in weeks like that. Okay, let's just come down here. I've got an empty space over here. I'm looking around got this beautiful, look at this. It's still got the label on it, 50 cents from my Opie, orange Opie trip. I wonder if I could put a lot. Yeah, so I'm feeling a bit lacy. Cotton lace and crochet this morning. So I'm just doing some little seed stitches here in this little, I love, that's also from the States. And that's a long piece of, oh, that's the other exciting thing. I've had such a fantastic day already. I actually wrote it in my diary that Fleur Woods was releasing her wools today. So I actually got on and bought them as soon as they went live. So I'm thrilled. That's a little present to myself. And I'll have, yeah, Fleur's wools here. And they've got such beautiful colours. Can't remember like I bought something called Aster and Forest, but the pinks they might have the word speckle in them or something like that. It's just beautiful. So I'm thinking I'd like a corner. We'll go bigger first of all. So I hope you're stitching along and having fun. Yep. So we're going to, might find a pin as my horsewif. Look at, I should show you this. Like, look at that colour to where I am today. And it's so just me. Never know what's going to come out. But I hope you can hear the joy in my voice. I had to do this. I just said to my gorgeous husband, I'm just going down to make another video. And he looked at me with quite a little bit of surprise. But he's learned to never be shocked. He goes, all right, have fun. Okay, I'm going to go up in here. It's like I'm really treasuring the past with this piece. And I can find myself doing little stitches. So the pin's in the way, so we'll forget that. So I'm going to go down there somehow. It's a bit awkward with my fingers. Because I want to keep the frill up. Okay, so how about this? And that way we still see the pink blanket underneath. Actually, I was just looking at this and thinking, I've got pink and green. So that's another big reflection as well. I'd like to put some lovely pink billa beads on here as well, but, oh, well, I did find the needles. But I think I might have to practice before I show you because I'm brand new at it. Okay, where's that cotton? I'm going to come up under that little bit of vintage. It comes from my lovely friend Mary. Oh, don't come unthreaded, it did. A few layers here to go through. But it certainly has calmed me down, hasn't it? I'm not racing through my words. I am getting to see my mum though this week, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, I'm doing a big thing at the moment on the Betty. So still not long to go, but a little bit of time to go. So I've been working on that. Now I'm just finishing up this bit here. I'll just go inside there. You know what, I was just thinking, I couldn't even Terry's, I shouldn't even say even, but look at that. What if I could use this hanky in two places? Is that not exquisite? Oh, I love that. Actually, let's just think about that, because I could keep it whole and gather it and it would just peep over the top like that. Now I need to do some embroidery there. So am I going to stay on task or do the feed sack? No, I think I'll do this one. Let's see how that will be fun. Got a little bit of this here. Yep, I just want to stitch today. Leave those out deliberately. I think this is a bit, no, it's not quite the same tablecloth as the one I just showed you before. Very similar. Let's work our way over. I'll actually go back there and down. I'm still catching up on comments, so please forgive me that if I haven't answered you back yet. Look at those little tiny grub roses, they're glorious. Could even end up putting one of my little hearts that I made earlier in the year. That's what I was looking for before. This one's too hot, but oh, actually, is it too hot? Pink. Let's just tie it up. suddenly thinking of Carol and Sandra and their beautiful work. Maybe that can end up down there because that's been part of the journey as well. I'll just do a bit of seed stitch around this beautiful embroidery. It's changing colour in a beautiful way. I'm also thinking over there, I've got some of these things. They're not Zozos, but yes, they're a delicate, tiny one. Oh yes, that actually is from my trip, country Opie trip. I want to be very delicate with the, oh, and that came from Christine. I need to put that out for the Betty. I think that's a good start. Let's keep a couple of those out. I don't know yet, but that's beautiful. I think this one, oh, going into the green there. Okay, let's do that instead. I got these were my first ever yo-yos. Well, so that's part of the story, isn't it? I watch all of Rachel's videos and she was talking about a lovely lady in England, and I sniffed that because she said that her things, they're genuine vintage and have a beautiful smell, and I can always tell because of it smells like green apples or something like that. It mightn't be that, but she uses obviously a special detergent. So we're going to have visible stitches. Impossible for me to be tiny, but I am trying to take a bit more care. Yep. Look, this is me. I absolutely love that corner. Now, some of you would be finding that stressful. I apologize. But for me, feeling all of that underneath my thumb is wonderful. that little bit to come up over the top. Find my thread. There we go. Up to here. I could almost leave that open as a little pocket for something. I think I will. And then, so I'm going to secure this and finish off with some more seed stitch. This beautiful, I feel like we've gone around the world with this colour. A bit of a tussle there right at the end. Always happens, doesn't it? Well, I suddenly thought I haven't stitched that hanky. What do you think? Love, love, love that. So this is where you never get bored. So we need something over here. Now, because I've taken the heart spot, I've got the chenille, or maybe the heart can come down here. It's not quite looking like a heart enough for me. Let's go here. Goodness. That's a big one. Oh, with a little, oh. I don't want to be too poppy, but I've got something in there. I think that one's better. I'm hoping you were impressed. I could just reach down and I know. Oh no, I was thinking of that. Oh, maybe that's what. No, that. Okay, let's put this little beautiful flower here. And yeah, let's use a pop of this wool again. Beautifully organized in a roll. Oh, it's just making me so happy. So happy. That's a memory as well. So everything is a memory. Okay, concentrate, Kate. And I think I'd like to do more of this style. And I like the smallness of it. So what? Oh, I am going to do more. I'm going to make the big on the. I was thinking if I use this for a pouch, this just goes straight through it, so it won't put blanket in for the first time. That will be a first. So I've just stitched this around, and then I'm thinking maybe we can do a little pink heart, pink center. It's a bit hard because it's already sewed down, but let's go round and round. what's happening there. Just trying to get rid of that big bit of cream in there. Now we'll go over the actual stitches. Just hoping that, yeah, we're getting pink and a little hint of blue. Oh gosh. See, too excited. I was determined. Just go around this side. A bit more colour. Oh, wouldn't be a that's me. I haven't done an or a stab this morning, so there you go. I think that's probably enough. It's whoopsie, it's whoopsie. Oh, there's the second one. Wonder if I can do a French knot. No, you could watch me all day because I think this needs to go round and round, and so I'm going to stop. Oh, and just leave that there for a come back to. Okay, everyone, there we are. This is the unexpected Kate, who started off here today and remembered all these other beautiful bits that I'm so fortunate to have, and I've ended up here. I feel so relaxed and happy and just touching these beautiful things. So with that in mind, I'm going to say thank you so much for being on this journey with me. This is Kate in her nest, which is a happy, happy nest today. I promise I won't do a third one. Okay, fingers crossed. Okay, see you next time. Bye.